Hello, internet friends. Thank you for joining me on another video of where are my tools? At least that's what it seems like. I still need to organize my tools. I found my rivet gun, um, and we'll get to the other tools later. Basically, I spent half the build now is going to be just getting organized, I think. In the meantime, I started hanging these lights from the cross beams of the hangar. This is probably definitely not OSHA approved. My ladder is basically just tall enough to rest against the cross beam. So I ratchet strapped that so it wouldn't fall and I wouldn't, fall to my death, untimely death. That's always bad. So, but I got the lights all hung and super happy about it because now I can build when it's dark. And obviously by dark, I mean when it's dark outside because it's not dark in the hangar anymore because there are lights, which we will see in a couple minutes when I actually turn these lights on. So another downside of being in the hangar is the internet situation. I basically have to tether off my phone to get any kind of internet, and responding to email is super slow. Imagine that if you're in a giant metal building, then cell phone reception doesn't work so good. Or at least 5G cell phone reception, which is what you care about when you're trying to get on the internet. So I need to figure something out so I can maybe one day just come work in the hangar and then, you know, do the same thing when I'm not on a call or responding to emails and I have 2 seconds free to go smash some rivets, then I could do that. One of the FBOs actually has Wi-Fi. It's probably about, I don't know, 100 yards away. And I don't know if I'd have to put like an antenna on top of the hangar. Again, like going up 15 feet was enough for me. I don't know that I want to go up, the rest of the way up on top of the roof and aim an antenna over there. And actually, there'd have to be like two antennas. I don't know. It could work. I'd have to go talk to them and be like, I want to buy internet from you. Oh yeah, I could do antennas. I already have two antennas, so actually I do. I used to. So when I lived in Tehachapi. My house was up on top of a hill, and if I climbed on top of my house, I could see the airport. And so what I actually did was I put a antenna on top of my house, and I aimed it generally in the area of the airport towards my hangar, and then I went on top of my hangar and I put an antenna on the outside, not on the top. It was actually on the exterior southern side and obviously the northern side of my house, right? So they were able to talk, and the antennas worked so well that I didn't even have to really adjust them. And I think it was only a mile apart anyway, so I didn't have to fine tune it, and the internet just lit up, and everything was good. So 300 feet I might be able to do that if I can find someone else on the airport that has internet. Or maybe make an internet co-op in the hangars. Which actually, now that the city owns the hangars, I should go talk to them about that. Anyway, that's my thoughts of how do I get internet in the hangar. I will say, walking out of the hangar at night when it's dark, it's a little spooky. Um, one time I landed at the airport and there were some coyotes there, and they just did not have any cares. Giant, I'm in my mini, giant spinning blade of death, and they're like, 10 feet in front of me. And I'm like, whatever you do, just don't walk towards the giant spinning blade of death because, it's expensive to fix. And I don't want to have a tear down. Like, oops, I hit a coyote. But yeah, they just didn't care. And I hear them sometimes when I'm at night. I don't think they'd actually like attack or anything. They're just, but you know, obviously my dog's hanging out with me, so I don't want them to go after her. So yeah, that's the only bad part about being at the hangar at night. Otherwise, it's pretty peaceful, pretty quiet. Most of the traffic stops around dusk, at least out here. The other airports probably stay pretty busy, but Boulder City actually is surrounded by mountains. You probably don't want to come in there at night. I've gotten lost before where I was like, oh, oops, I am headed towards a mountain instead of the airport. I mean, luckily I'm still here, so I figured it out. But yeah, diving into a giant dark area is always scary. Again, this is another reason why I don't like flying at night. Just simple mistakes could go very wrong. At least I don't have to worry about that for a while, because obviously I'm not going to be flying this thing for, uh, I'm guessing at least 2 years. We'll see how long the wings take. Engine's probably going to take a year. So avionics, I haven't even, it's I don't have anything related to power yet, other than my battery box, and I haven't bought the batteries. I just have the box to mount to the firewall, because the firewall is sitting on the floor there. So anyway, lots of work to do still. Thanks for watching. If you want to come chat RVs, the link is in the description. Come join our Slack group. And we'll see you there. Looking forward to it. And we'll see you in the next video.